So you're saying that in 2 days, let me see if I got this right, over the course of 2 days, you only ate one egg and part of a bowl of soup. Is that correct?
Yeah, I actually had the whole bowl of soup, but that wasn't a big one. But that's what I had for 2 days, yeah.
Wow, okay, all right. So you were taking this to an extreme, and I guess there's no wonder you were feeling a little bit hungry. Most people would eat substantially more than that over a course of 2 days.
If I can add something, I actually wasn't trying, I'm testing it, I'm experimenting it, and when I felt hungry, I ate, but I didn't force myself to eat much more. I mean, once I had that egg and that bowl of soup, I just thought about what I wanted more, and I didn't need anything else, so I just didn't eat anything else. That's how I did it.
All right, so I did watch your videos, Terry, and that's one of the reasons why I contacted you. I wanted to get an interview because you had some really interesting things to say. In one of the videos, you talked about Hoodia Prime taking away your thirst. Now, the focus in the Hoodia market has always been, on weight loss. So I don't think people have ever really talked about thirst. So it's pretty interesting that you did. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's a very important point. I've realized that, as you said, it actually you forget about being hungry, but you also forget about being thirsty. And if you don't remind yourself to drink, you're just not going to think about it. And that's what happened to me. I just totally forgot about eating and drinking. The good thing about passing on lunches and things like this, I know we're not supposed to pass lunches. We want to eat something healthy instead of a big junk food. But again, if you happen to pass a lunch, you're not going to drink, and you're going to be working or being busy at whatever you do, and you're just going to totally forget about drinking.
Okay, and that's a really good point. In fact, the Kalahari tribesmen who've been taking Hoodia Gordoni for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years, used the plant to actually push off not only the hunger pains but also their thirst. So what you're explaining is exactly right, and I think that's one of the problems in this market is so many products out there have fake products or they have very weak products, so people don't ever really feel these thirst effects that you're feeling. So this is good information to get out to the people. So. Mm-hmm. How many days did you go on this crazy diet of yours?
This is the 4th day. This is the 5th day. I had 4 full days.
Okay, all right. So and you're feeling okay so far?
I'm fine, absolutely.
Okay, great. So I believe on your last video you stopped taking Hoodia as an experiment for a day. Can you tell us what happened there?
Well, that's today, actually.
Oh, today, okay.
I'm stopping today, so I'm going to be eating normally today. I already had breakfast, and I'm going to have lunch and dinner, and I'm going to start over again tomorrow and see how it goes.
Okay, we'll try to follow up with you and see how that goes. So let's talk about your website. Your website ranks diet products, and I see on your website that Hoodia Prime is listed in there with quite a few other different Hoodia products. And Hoodia Prime is ranked in the number 1 position. Why is that?
Well, as I said in the beginning, I wanted to test Hoodia Gordoni, so I've been studying the market and looking at lots of articles on the internet about what Hoodia does and doesn't do, and I looked at all the websites of everybody else, and you guys seem to have, I think you're the only one to offer 1,200 milligrams of Hoodia per serving right now. The price is really good. You don't have any added ingredients, which is something that I really didn't want to deal with because I don't know what it could be. And you also have a good point on your website about, how do you say that, stearate acids and magnesium stearate. I still don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Okay, and so I didn't know anything about that, and now that I know more about that chemical, I'm going to try to avoid that as much as I can. So that's why I listed your product first. You're the only one without anything else, and you have the most Hoodia, and the price is good. So
okay, great. Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that people don't realize, they're looking at Hoodia products and they're saying, hey, here's a product, product A over here that's got 60 capsules and it's only, $29 a bottle. And then they compare that with one of our products, which is more expensive. But if you actually look at the supplement facts, you start to notice things, where their capsules only have half or one-third the amount of Hoodia that ours have. So in effect, you end up paying a lot more for the cheaper product because you're not getting as much Hoodia Gordoni in each capsule. So I'm glad that you took a look at all the data and all the facts out there and made a good decision. So,
but you know what? If somebody is going to try to do the same job that I did looking at all this information, it's going to take a lot of time because I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how many milligrams of product was per serving versus per capsules versus, per bottle. I mean, in order to find out, actually what price we're talking about. And it's a lot of work. So, and that's why I made, actually on my website, I have a chart that compares all the data. So I've done the research already. If somebody wants to look at it, it's already there.
Okay, great.
Of course, I don't know how many hundreds of products are out there. If there's hundreds, I don't know, but there's so many Hoodia companies out there, and I picked up the ones that were the most known on the internet, the ones I found on the internet, but there's maybe other ones that I've never heard of. So.
Okay, all right. And then one of the questions that we get asked a lot here, each bottle of Hoodia Prime comes with 60 capsules, and some people have a hard time swallowing capsules, and they're concerned, that they might be too large. What's your take on this?
No. There's not a problem at all. I'm really bad at taking pills or anything. Each time I have to take an aspirin, it's a nightmare. No, this is not a big deal because it's super soft and round. The shape is, it's easier to swallow than a tablet of anything. So no, it's not an issue.
Okay, so Terry, let me ask you this. I think I already know the answer, but would you say that Hoodia Prime works?
Absolutely, it works. It worked on me.
Good. And would you recommend it to people?
Yeah, absolutely, without any doubt. And that's why I've done this research, and I'm glad I did it. It was interesting. It's not over. It's great. So I'm glad I did it, and I recommend it to anybody.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Terry. I appreciate you spending the time to do the interview, and we'll follow up with you, see how your further experiments go.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you.